I'm not stressed about what people have in the collection. All I want to do is play baby dolls with you. That's all I want to do. I want to play baby dolls with you. I want to share my dolls with you. I want to play with my dolls with you. That's all I want to do. You know, so that's why I've decided I want to come and make this video about what I personally mean by doll police.
Hi guys, Spring Flower here, and I'm here today with my little Palomay powder. I already started undressing her because I am going to get her ready today for Disney Monday. Say hi, Palomay powder. Say hi to your Daddy family, baby. So again, this is Palomay powder. She is my full body Ivita silicone baby that I love so much. I just think she is so adorable, and I rooted her myself, and I gave her eyelashes myself and everything. So she's a special baby to my collection because I partially reborn her, you know. So yes, guys. So today I am going to put her in a Disney Monday outfit. She is going to wear this little black and white top with this cute little Winnie the Pooh little dress. Isn't that cute? Cute little Winnie the Pooh dress. Got the little crisscross in the back. So she's got her cute little Disney outfit. I also have for her, I pulled out this black hairband and these black and white little frilly socks. And I also have these little black and white little shoes with a little flower on it, just like the socks. I mean, just like, yeah, the frilly socks and the frilly headband. So she's got a little matching set happening her somewhat that I pulled together for her for Disney Monday. So guys, welcome to my channel. Again, my name is Spring Flower. For all of you that's already come and hang out with me in my nursery, welcome back. For any of you that are new, welcome. Hello. Come join the party. This right here is my little sweetie pie. Her name is Kayari. She's named Kayari Kendricks, and I lovingly call her Sweetie Pie. And then this little precious girl right here is my little ballerina. She's Natalia Bella, lovingly known as Bella. And then behind me, I have Coco, Coachella Iman, lovely known as Coco or Coco Bean. And then right very behind me here, I have my little Aya Soleil. So I have a couple of little babies in with them. They see a couple on the side, a couple of babies in the video with me. But today, guys, so while I dress her, I wanted to have a little topic. I just wanted to clarify something from my behalf, because this is a word that I have used. You guys have seen it in my couple of my videos. I will link said videos in this video just in case. And I'm talking about doll police. And the reason why I want to clarify, because I see a few videos coming up and stuff, and you know, us doll collectors, we all have our different opinions on it and how we feel about it, which I love. I love the conversation. I'm always here for the conversation. I always am, you know. So I love the conversation, and I just want to clarify from my side of things what I mean when I say doll police. I have to make this clear. And I'm going to take you back a little bit. So I don't know how long this video is going to be, guys. So hopefully, you know, you guys will grab a baby or grab some tea or something and come hang out with us in the nursery while we have this little discussion. Okay, so I'm gonna take it back a little bit. I've been in this community since 2018. I'm just gonna powder my little powder a little bit. I've been in this community since 2018, you guys. That's when I first found out about this community, and I made my first video, if I'm remembering correctly, either October or November of 2018 was the first time I made a video. Either September, October, or November. I think it was November, if I'm remembering correctly. So I'm almost heading up for 3 years that I made a channel to be in this community. It's I'm been on YouTube for way longer. I have a channel, a different channel and everything, but I just recently found the doll community like just about 3 years ago now. And boy, as I always say, I was so excited to find this community because I didn't know. I thought I was an anomaly. I thought I was the only person in the world that still really loved and really truly played with dolls just love dolls, like, you know what I mean? I still wanted to play with them as if I was still a child, you know, have that imagination, have, you know, just have fun and just collect them and just enjoy dolls, you know? So, yeah, when I first came in and I started finding different channels, I had my three little vintage girls, my little Amy Lee, my little Jules, and my little Razoo. You know, I was playing with them and everything and sharing my babies. And I was, you know, I found different channels and everything to subscribe to and to follow. And I was like, this is so cool. This is so, so cool. And upon entering and being into the community and starting to really understand how it all goes and how people are showing their dolls and we have box openings and all this cool stuff, right? Thought it was really cool. But as time progressed, I also saw that it was a dark side, you know, as in any community. There's a dark side, you know, and what I mean when I say dark side, it's just some very arrogant, egotistical, rude kind of people in the community. But guess what? That's in any community that you go into. And I decided from right there and then, I'm going to always completely be myself. So how you see me now is how I was all the way back in 2018. I have not changed. I am the same exact person. I know I'm here to love and play with dolls. And I'm just going to share my dolls and enjoy my dolls, you know. And whoever wants to be subscribed and share my dolls with me, great. You know, that's what it's all about for me. So as I was saying, like I said, it was a dark side, you know. And the reason why I'm trying to clarify and make this clear, I have seen people be really rude and mean to other people for their dolls. I've seen it myself. It's what led me to unsubscribing from many people from way back then, because I decided, okay, no, this is not. It was a lot of friction going on in the community and stuff like that. People getting at each other, and at one point it got really, really bad. You know, so I did a lot of unsubscribing from people that I was subscribed to because I knew that that's not the type of channel that I wanted, and this wasn't the types of channels that I wanted to watch. I really was interested in people that would really just wanted to enjoy and play with dolls. That's what I wanted, you know. So, yeah, and it was people. Look, the reason why I'm saying this because it was a time, even when I came into the community back then, if you didn't have a authentic reborn doll like her, like Kaka Imani, she is the Sydney Kit by Marita Vinta. She's beautiful. She was reborn for me by Bloomers and British Reborn Nursery. So it was a time in some, not with everybody, but with some people they were mean. Like if you didn't have a reborn doll, it was almost as if you shouldn't be in the community if you didn't have an authentic reborn doll. And that is the truth. I saw that. If people were saying, oh, if you have a Paradise Gallery or Ashton Drake doll, oh, I'm sorry, that's not a reborn. So stop calling them reborns. You know, all of that kind of stuff went on. It really did. Now, mind you, I haven't seen so much rudeness in a little while now. And it could be because I did subscribe from a lot of people that had that kind of energy. And I knew that I wasn't bringing any of that sort of energy her to my channel. I just wanted to find some dolly friends, just like what I'm doing now, play with my dolly friends, share my dolls, find those that I love, that I think are pretty, buy them, start collecting again. And, you know, when I discovered these reborn dolls, it was so exciting to me, you know, so I went down the rabbit hole of reborn dolls, right? So anyway, my first reborn doll was Kiki. She was very expensive, the most expensive doll I've ever seen in my life. I was like, oh my gosh, this is how much dolls are costing right now. But as a person that loved dolls so much, it didn't shake me off or scare me away. It was like, oh my gosh, these are different types of dolls. Look at them made by artists. We could contact an artist and get a doll custom made. I thought it was absolutely amazing. I honestly really did. And then also with my Ashton Drake dolls and my Paradise Gallery dolls, I thought those dolls also were very pretty. But I did see people, this is even before we weren't even talking about fakes so much. It was just, if you didn't have a reborn doll, sometimes people carried on some type of way. You know what I mean? Or people would be as rude as to be like, even if you had a reborn doll, people were straight up rude and saying that your doll's ugly. They'll come and make these rude, nasty comments about your dolls. And from that, And the fussing and the backwards and forwards and different issues that people were having, it weren't always about those. It was other stuff as well, but it started with those. You know what I mean? So I saw people leave this community. I saw people leave it. Like I saw people like, I don't like it. This ain't nice. People are this, or they're being treated some type of way, so they left the community. I saw that for myself, you know, and I was like, I already took these stands of from back then. I do not care what doll you have, okay? I just don't care what doll you have. If you love dolls, you're a doll collector, and you love dolls, and you want to play with dolls and share your dolls, I'm here to do that. Because for me, that's what this doll hobby is about for me. People having love and a genuine love for dolls, and they just still like to play with them, and they still like to dress them up, and they still want to, you know, have fun with dolls. And then they find other adult people that also want to have fun with dolls. Right, fellow mate powder? Right, baby? So, yeah, so I saw that, like, guys, and I have to say, you know, I've made, this ain't the first time I made videos of, like, look, telling people where I stand when it comes down to dolls and stuff like that. You know, and, the reason why I use the term doll police, I'm talking about people. When I say doll police, I'm not talking about people that stand up for doll artists or trying to advocate for doll artists and everything like that. Okay, I'm not talking about people that are like that. They're trying to advocate for authentic dolls because they love authentic dolls, and you know, doll artists create these dolls, and that's the stance they want to take. They don't want to, if anybody's buying an authentic doll, they're not going to subscribe to their channel, or they don't want to be no parts of anybody that's deliberately buying knockoff sculpts and all that kind of stuff. I get it. I totally understand that, right? That's not who I'm talking about. When I say doll police, I'm talking about people that literally will come onto somebody's channel and leave rude, nasty comments on their channel. That's what I'm talking about when I say doll police. Oh, you shouldn't have that doll. That doll's a knockoff. And like I said, it weren't even just knockoffs. This is where we are now. But back then, that's not a reborn doll. What type of doll is that you got? You know, I'm just paraphrasing. Those weren't the exact words. But those were things that was happening in the community. If somebody just had the Ashton Drake babies or their Paradise Gallery baby and calling it a reborn, they will quickly get shunned in the sense of saying, oh, somebody will come and say, oh, that's not a reborn doll. I'm sorry, that's not a reborn doll. So stop calling it a reborn doll. And there's a cheap dolls and there's this dolls. I've seen it. I'm not making it up. You know, I'm not making this up. I've seen that on people's channels, and I've heard people talk about that those types of things have happened to them, right? So I didn't like that. So I've always taken the stance of like, man, I'm not worrying about what doll you got. If you're here to dress up your baby and show your baby and have fun with your baby, that's what I'm here for. A couple of weeks ago or months ago now, I made a video called Don't Let Anybody Police Your Dolls. And basically it was on this type of terms because I said in that video, and I'm gonna link that video to this one just in case you didn't see it, but it's called Don't Let Anybody Police Your Dolls. Because people would have these babies, these Ivita silicone dolls, where people say that they are knockoffs. I still would like for somebody to tell me, who is she? Because people be saying stuff like, oh, it's a knockoff and that company knocks off every doll. But okay, can you tell me? I always wanted to know, like, okay, if it's a knockoff, who is this doll knocked off by? Like, what's the original sculpt? What is the original sculpt? Okay, but that's a whole nother story. But anyway, people will have these full body silicone dolls. We all know, you guys, silicones is that's the highest height you're going in expense when it comes to dolls. They're very expensive, okay? So people was buying the silicone Ivita babies or Valancy babies or whatever type of babies from off of Amazon or eBay, because the dolls will run you $200 to $300. There's kinds of prices that people could afford. So they were getting them, and they was just trying to enjoy a silicone doll, and they can't knock nobody for that. You know, so I made a video saying don't let anybody police your dolls, because many times on those people's channels, they always explained their doll. They always was like, oh, I know people don't like these dolls because of this, because of that, but this is what I could afford. They're always explaining themselves for the dolls that they had, and I just thought that wasn't right. Like, we are adults here. We are full-blown adult people here in this community. We are adults. Every adult is responsible for ourselves. And yes, we are in a community. We are in a doll community. We're here to play with dolls. There's a lot of us here. Like I said before, find your tribe. Find the people that you rock with. Find the people that you roll with. And hang with them. If you don't want to see a knockoff doll or a doll that's not a reborn. That's all. That's what I mean when I say doll police. I'm talking about people that are just straight up rude. Okay, and there's some people that I used to follow, some of the videos. They were just rude. They were rude. Okay, and I don't like rude. They were rude. They said stuff like, oh well, if you can't afford a real reborn, then you shouldn't. You can't afford this hobby. Telling people they can't afford the hobby and talking crazy, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Just talking straight up crazy. And I didn't like that, and I just didn't think that is right. You know, and my stance is, look, stop going on people's channels and saying all of that, right? If you don't like something, keep it pushing. That was my stance when it comes to doll police. And keep in mind, guys, doll police for me go across the board. It goes across the board. I've also seen people that would try to cry on somebody because in their collection they had all expensive dolls. Say they had all silicone dolls in the collection. Say they had all Claire Taylor dolls in the collection. You have people that cry them down. Like, and he said, I would never spend all that money on a doll. Oh my God, I would never spend that on all of that type of stuff. That's policing people's dolls, and I don't like that. So it's not just for low-end dolls or knockoff dolls, and it's just policing people's dolls, period. It just means going on other people's channels, going into other people's virtual dolly nurseries and trying to be rude about their dolls. That's what I'm saying. Snobbing. That's what it is, okay? Snobbing people's dolls. So I'm seeing it, but I'm seeing it from all aspects. I've seen people try to snob people because of the clothes that people wanted to buy for their dolls, because people want to spend hundreds of dollars on an outfit for their doll. You have other collectors that thought it was stupid and they will voice it and carry on about it, and I just thought it's ridiculous. So that's what I mean by policing people's dolls, you guys. That's what I mean, okay? This goes beyond a knockoff for me. This goes beyond a reproduction doll or whatever you want to call these dolls, inauthentic dolls. Goes beyond that for me. Goes beyond that, you know. So I just wanted to make that clear. I'm just talking about people being rude about other people's dolls. Now, it's one thing when you're even on your own channel doing that, because like I said, when I went on certain people's channels and I saw them doing all that kind of stuff, I just stopped following them. From all ends. Whether they had high-end reborns, low-end reborns. If you was a rude person, always talking about people, gossiping about people, just being mean about people and their dolls, because that's the type of channel that you want to have, I don't follow you. Point blank, period. You know? And when I'm on somebody else's channel and I see any comments, people just commenting all this nastiness in the comments, I don't like. I just think it's so rude, because a hobby is meant to be enjoyed and meant to have a lot of fun. That's what a hobby is. Nobody shouldn't be in no hobby feeling no type of bad kind of way. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean by policing dolls. You know, don't let nobody police your dolls. That's what I mean. And when I made that video, another video I made called Doll Police Gat Cracking, I had to make that video because I did get a couple of people, when I had my Ivita baby, tried to come on my channel, and try to be rude in my comments, okay? And I wasn't having it, point blank, period. I just was not having it. That's why I said Doll Police got cracking, because they came on my channel and they decided to go on about how I'm a horrible person and I'm not nice and I'm this and I'm that and the other, saying all this stuff. I didn't like it. I deleted the comments and I came and made the video and let people know, not over her. Not in springslittleflowerbuds nursery, no you won't. Okay, now most times when I get stupid, what I refer to as stupid comments or rude comments or some dopey type of comment, most times I don't even ever really talk about it. I always just delete it. I've said it before in other videos where I told you guys, I've had comments, but they don't even get a chance to see the light of day, because the minute I catch it, I delete it. I delete it right away. I just say, okay, no problem. I don't come and make a whole scene about it and make a whole movie about it and all of that. I just delete the comments, because I know that I am in social media world and everybody's not going to like you, and trolls do exist. You know what I mean? They really do. So I made up my mind that, okay, Whenever I see anything like that, I'll just delete it. And that's what I was doing. But I wanted to also, I made that video about Door Police got cracking because I wanted to let anybody that felt that they can come over to my channel and leave a rude comment, no, you can't. Don't do it. So that's why I made that video. Don't do it. That video wasn't made for people that say that, oh, they don't want Ava to have a knockoff skull. It weren't made for you. You know, it weren't made for you. Because everybody could collect whatever they want. You know, that's how I honestly, truly feel her. You know, and because we are full-blown adults and everybody's got to have their own way of doing things because it's your door, it's your way. You know, so, yeah, I just wanted to really make that clear. You know, that what I mean when I say door police. You know, you cannot go around policing people's doors. You cannot go around policing people's wallets. You know, and what they're doing. And I understand where everybody's coming from about protecting the artists and everything, but I honestly believe this is just my belief. I don't know if anybody else thinks like this. I can't see authentic artists get knocked off the scene because of knockoffs. I can't see it. I can't see it happening. Honestly, I can't. Reason being, because knockoffs look nothing like the real thing. They just don't. A knockoff, factory made doll is not going to be nothing in comparison to an artist made doll. There is absolutely no comparison, and I know this. You know why I know? Because I've got all types in her. That's why I know. See this little girl right here? I saw this little girl on one of my other Dolly Friends pages, and I thought she was so adorable, and I got her. Right now, for me with my dolls, how some of them got in her, I'm not making an excuse. I'm just telling you how some of them got in her. That quote unquote knockoffs got in her. Because I go on Amazon and I peruse those. And I don't know every single doll sculpt and I don't know every single artist. You know what I mean? So I go and peruse those. And if I see a doll that I like, I got my baby. You know what I mean? My little Sarah Ann, I love her. They say she's supposed to be a knockoff too. I still looking for her. You know what I mean? I'm like, well, who is she supposed to be? They say these two girls, my twins, they say that's supposed to be knockoffs too. Right? And then I found out that she's a knockoff, right? But okay, I can't get into that. I love all my babies up in her. I love them all. Okay, I love all my babies up in her. But my point in all of that, guys, I really do not believe that knockoff dolls or copy dolls are gonna take away from real artists. I can understand the frustration of real artists too. I can't, because it is the sculpt that they did built, and then here you have one of these companies somewhere knocking the door off. Just like how everybody knocks off Louis Vuittons and everybody knocks off everything. You know what I mean? So it is very frustrating. I have a girl that I follow. She makes beautiful jewelry, and of course these other companies came and knocked off all her pretty jewelry that she designed and she created herself, and you have all these other companies coming in and knocked off all her jewelry. And she's a small person. She's not a big company. You know what I mean? She's a small one-person show. And when these companies see something selling or they see something different, they'll be knocking it off. You know, but fortunately, she didn't let it take away from what she's doing. You know what I mean? I support her. I buy her jewelry. And I don't know. I just feel differently. Like, I feel differently when it comes down to fakes and knockoffs and real thing. If you're a doll collector, and I don't believe, let me dress back. I don't believe that just because you don't collect authentic dolls, that doesn't make you a doll collector. Because a collector is a person that collects more than one thing. So you collect dolls, you're a doll collector. You know what I mean? Yeah. So let me just clear that up. But I really don't believe that it's going to take. I don't believe it's going to take away from artists. I don't know. I could be wrong in saying that, but I just don't think so. You know, I know artists, they must be getting frustrated or must be getting tired and stuff like that, but I don't know. All I could do is speak for myself. I don't know how everybody else feels about it, but that's just how I feel. And I know everybody's got their different opinions on it and how they feel about this, her, and it's fine. But I just wanted to really make it clear what I meant when I say doll police. Okay? Doll police are people that come on other people's channels, come in somebody's inbox, come on somebody's Facebook page or whatever, and disrespect them and call them names or talk about the dolls in a bad way. That's doll police, and that's what you're not going to do over her. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm talking about when I say. That's what I mean when I say doll police. And it goes across the board, and it goes past, like I said, just fakes. Right? They come, doll police come in many outfits. You got doll police, like I said, that knock people for having expensive dolls, for buying expensive clothes for their dolls, all of that. You have people out there doing that. They do it, you know. And then you have doll police that's knocking people for if they have a knockoff doll in the collection or if they're not got reborn dolls or whatever. It was happening. It's calmed down a lot. Like I said, I have to admit it has calmed down a lot. It's not as bad as it used to be, you know. But that's what I mean when I say doll police. And the reason why I even brought this topic to my channel is because I wanted people to understand from my end of things that that's not me. I don't care what doll you have. If you love your baby doll and you like playing with your dolls and I'm on your channel and you love your dolls, that's what I'm here for. I wanted people to really understand that. It wasn't here for politicking, to get into fussiness. Like I said, I do love topics and I do love discussions and all that kind of stuff. Even this one, you know. But I just wanted people to understand that I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that at all. So I definitely will not tolerate that on my channel. And I definitely wouldn't be run out of the community because of what those I have in my collection. And I also wanted to make clear, I heard people saying about it was your morals. I've heard that a couple of times about your morals. About, you know, it's your morals, you know, you're buying a sterling sculpt and all this kind of stuff. I can't take that one. Maybe somebody else could take on the moral issue on this, but I cannot take the moral issue on with it. I cannot. I know nothing is wrong with my morals. You know, so I can't take that one because if I took on the moral issue, guys, as a person that tries to live my life in a very Christian sort of way, and when I say Christian, I mean follower of Christ, right? As a person that tries to live like that in the world that we're living in, I try my best to live as decently as possible. I won't be able to move and I won't be able to do anything because everything will be a moral issue for me. Every single thing will be a moral issue for me. So I don't look at it like that. It doesn't, you know, it's not hurting up my morals. No, I'm not nasty about, you know, what people have in their collection. Point blank period. I'm not nasty about it. You know, I'm not stressed about what people have in their collection. All I want to do is play baby dolls with you. That's all I want to do. I want to play baby dolls with you. I want to share my dolls with you. I want to play with my dolls with you. That's all I want to do. You know, so that's why I decided I want to come and make this video about what I personally mean by doll police. Okay, that's what I mean. I mean people that come on other people's channels and people that come on people's videos and leaving nasty comments and telling them, oh, they shouldn't do this and they can't do that and this and that and the other. That's doll policing to me, and you shouldn't do that. And I think it's wrong and I think it's rude, and that's what I mean by when I say doll police. That's what I mean. And like I was saying before in another video, that's why we each all have a YouTube channel here. And everybody could advocate for what, you know, have their own stance on everything. But at the end of the day, we're all here to play with dolls. And we're not always going to agree on everything. We're just not, it's just impossible. Well, all these different people coming from all these different kinds of walks of life. All of these different kinds of walks of life. You know what I mean? And for newcomers that come into the doll hobby, and you seek to play with dolls and buy dolls and you want authentic dolls, do your research. There's plenty of videos up here to help you buy authentic reborn dolls. There's plenty, you know. There's plenty of videos up here that help you to direct you to get an authentic baby. You know, that's not a knockoff. That's the real McCoy. You know, there's even some videos that have saving plans and stuff like that to help you how to, you know, save up your money. I think I might have even made one or two of them, you know, about where to go, how to look for a authentic doll. But also, if that's not what you want to do and you just want to get dolls and play with them, I'm here. You can come and play with me any day. I'm not banished. You're not banished from my channel. We're gonna play. You know what I mean? So yeah. That's the point that I wanted to make. Look how cute my baby looks, you guys. Don't she look so cute? And her little vanity purse is kind of big for her, but she still looks super cute. Oh, she lost her shoe already because her shoes are super big, you guys. Where your shoe at, baby? Your shoe fell off. It's only flew up. Let me get your shoe for you. Mama's got to take some pictures of you. I didn't put no water on your hair either. But I love the fact that I have a vanity purse. Nippy. So yeah, guys, so yeah, that's my stance on it, guys, and I just want to share and clarify what I meant by door police. And let's see, yeah, I would say everybody know how to think for yourself and what's good for you and what's good for your channel and stuff like that. Everybody think for yourself, because that's what we do over here at Springslittleflowerbuds Nursery. We think for ourselves over here, you know. So everybody think for themselves. I appreciated the video that I watched. It was Cali Girls. That was the latest one I watched. I really appreciated that video. I also appreciated the video, like I mentioned in my last time I came on, Little Waddles Nursery. I really appreciated all her research and everything like that. Yeah, so I would say just, you know, make the rounds, guys. Watch people's videos. I think Pixie Mama's got a new one up talking about door police. And, you know, how she feels from my end. I haven't watched all of that one yet, so I have to go and watch that. But, you know, I'm here for the conversation, you guys. I'm here for the conversation, but more importantly, I'm here to play with my precious baby dolls. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to play with you, and I'm here to play with us and our baby dolls. That's what I'm here for. You know, so with that, I just want to tell you, I love you, Dolly family. And remember, it's your dolls, your way. Bye-bye. Say bye, Palomate Powder Girl. Say bye, Powder Pop. Say bye-bye. All right, bye, guys.